Wanted to talk about the way I did lighting over here and lighting over here. An explanation real quick. If you haven't seen the previous episode, this is not my artwork. I'm just painting over it. Just wanted to clarify that so you would be able to actually hear what I'm saying instead of thinking about what the hell that is. This part is actually not lighting, it's almost all of it is just reflection, and there's a big difference. So we'll start at the color of just the shadow, this color. Let's do it over here. So this is, let's say, a schematic head. This is a bright spot on this side, and this is a bright spot on this side. So, because in here we have a stronger angle, the light source is somewhere over there, and it's like reflecting into our camera, into our eyes, instead of just lighting up the surface of the head. Therefore, it won't be revealing any of the color of the skin, it's just the color of the light source being reflected. Literally just a mirror reflection of the light source. It would be like white initially, but it's diffused so much because the skin is not glossy, it's very rough, so it's diffusing this white with the color of whatever, this dark skin, just a transparent blending pretty much. And we get this linear, boring one color blending into another, and that's it. When on this side, where we have actual shading, we blend in some of the red color. You see, this top one was of yellow-orange color, and in here on transition, it will get more to the red, and then completely red like that, through more saturated kind of version. So I'm gonna add this color into this gradient. We're adding some of the red, revealing the color of the skin and its translucency, meaning the blood underneath the skin. And we're getting this more complex kind of shading because this is actual surface actually lit by the light, contrary to that other side where we mostly get the reflection. And this is the kind of scenario you get a lot when you light up someone's head with this pair of two lights. One main one from this kind of angle. Literally, I'm talking about the lighting I'm having right now in all the episodes, really. So one light is from here and another one is from here. So in here you can actually see the color of the skin. It's red and whatever, orange, pink. And on this side, it's very subtle, but it's like a more gray on this area for some reason. And that's because it's mostly the reflection, not really the lighting. In older episodes, I'll again bring up this example from an old episode. It was a much more prominent effect. There was a much stronger angle. Right now, my light source is over here, and back then, my light source was like over there. So the angle was even stronger, so the reflection was even more obvious. It was much more of a reflection than just lighting of the surface. So back then you can see how it's super desaturated on this side of the head, and on the other side you can actually see the color of the skin. So yeah, you can see how we almost get the same color. It's just darker, of course, because secondary light source is always darker, but the main difference is that in here you just blend two colors, this one and this one, and in here you blend this color of a brightly lit skin through the red-ish color to this dark color of the skin, and that's how you get this feeling of a realistic shading, because this part will always be less saturated because there's more reflection rather than actual surface color. There, that's what I wanted to bring to the table today. Let's continue shading and bring something interesting to the character.